Emily?
We are going to, well, first we're going to like this protein shake shop that I found last week. We're going there, which is downtown, because it's on our way to our next stop, which is the
Corn maze.
The corn maze.
Driving like a bat out of hell.
Life taker.
Oh yeah, still listen to Disney music.
Yep, Disney music for days. Disney.
DFD. Disney for days.
Disney for days.
If you're an eighth under a half tank, what would that be?
An eighth under a half tank, you're at a quarter tank.
No. What's half of 8?
Nicholas, 4.
Okay, if you're 1 less.
2.
What? You said 4. 1 less it doesn't go to 2.
3.
Yeah. 3/8.
Oh my god.
You don't have to
Listen.
put this in your video, I'm just asking you.
No, I can own up to it. I am horrible at math, and then when you put fractions on top of it. So when we play dice, because Nick and I, we love to play dice together, and
10,000.
10,000, yeah. So he makes me do all the math, so I have to keep score for us, and it at first was the worst thing ever, but he was like, you really need to, like, you know, practice and up your math, because so now it's actually not as bad. So
you're good with money.
I'm good with money.
It's just you've never had to encounter fractions.
Yeah, fractions. All I know is like when my eyeshadow palette that I want is half off. I'm like, perfect, $27.50. I know it. Maybe that's what you should do, is like make it into makeup. Like, oh, if I bought 1 lipstick, I don't even know the scenario. Because let's be real, when I was little and I would read.
Say it takes a 16th of your lipstick.
Okay.
When you put it on.
Woo, girl.
Story problem. Just because.
Is my name in the story problem? Because
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say. Was that when I was little?
When Christina puts on lipstick, it takes a 16th of her lipstick.
Okay.
After you put it on twice, how much lipstick have you used, and how much is left? This is quite the story problem, actually.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
If you put it on twice.
If I put it on twice and use 1/16 every time, how much did I use and what is left?
So you
1/4?
No, you use 2/16.
Babe, I don't know.
And then you see there's a 2 and a 16.
I
you
see.
can divide
the
2 by 2 to make it 1.
Okay, yep.
You divide the 16 by 2. How much is that?
1/8.
There you go. You used 1/8.
Oh, see, you have to like walk me through it. Like you throw all these, although I did tell you to give me a problem solving answer.
Yeah.
Well, you would have over 3/4.
Yes.
And then a half of that another 1/4.
Yes, which is?
I don't know, but I can tell you what it is.
A piece of pie, the 8 determines how many slices there are. You used
1/8. You have
slice.
7/8 left.
Yes. 7 left out of the 8.
Visual. See how when he walks me through it, I get it. You guys,
when
I
basically
sound.
walk you to the answer. Yeah,
Yes, I have to hold my hand and blah blah blah. But listen, I can get it. I just for some reason like I need someone to like, you know,
help.
Really help me and like get me going. All right, now that we got that all
work on your fraction.
figured out.
What?
We have a problem.
Oh, you forgot your
Houston.
phone again.
Dang it. I'm actually gonna need you to look because I actually think I left it on the porch.
What? You had it out? No, you didn't have it out, did you?
I brought it, yeah.
I watered the plants though.
Oh my gosh, can you? Oh, good thing we live in a good neighborhood. It's on vibrate, I think. Is it in here?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what they're building there.
Water park.
What?
What the sign said.
Is that a water park? Oh. Wow.
What?
Do you see what I have to put up
Gosh!
Jeez. Oh, gosh.
with? So, I don't know if I told you guys, but my grandma has given me her car that she has had for like, well, since 1997, right? Yeah, since 1997. And it's a Thunderbird. And when I was little, I used to tell her all the time, like, Grandma, when you get old, or when I get older, I want this car for me so I can drive it. And so after all these years, she saved the car for me, and it's in the will that the car goes to me because my grandma unfortunately has pancreatic cancer. So, but she's doing actually really well. She got diagnosed in January, and it is currently September 2nd. So they told her, you know, like 6 months maximum to live, and she's kicking butt. She's doing honestly amazing, and I'm so thankful. So we have gained a new member to our family, our cute little family of cars. We don't have babies, no babies, but we have Lucy Dog. We have the dog, which I know you guys have seen, I'm sure. Oh, her name is Susie. Very thankful to, you know, after all these years that my grandma saved it for me, and I get to keep her. So yes, so we have Polly, which is who we are currently riding to the Maize with. And then we have Susie, who is the new car, and then he has 2 cars. He has, would you like to introduce them?
Cecilia.
Which is a
75 Celica.
Yep.
And
It's his project car. Like,
yeah.
he likes to work on it and build new things for it.
And then I got my Jeep.
His Jeep.
It's called Jeep.
Jeep. Do any of your guys' cars have names? If they do, you are definitely my friend, because I love when people name their car. We love The Office. I remember when you tried to get me to watch it, and I was like,
you hated it.
I know.
You were so like, this is boring. I don't like this. Why are you making me watching this? And then like a couple minutes in, you go straight to your phone, just watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Instagramming.
Yeah.
Whatever, something stupid, and then something was kind of funny. Oh, you kind of set the phone down, and then put it back up. La 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 la. And then it's kind of funny, and then it's kind of funny. Oh, kind of funny, and this would get further and further away.
The phone he's talking about.
Then she was addicted.
Addicted. Like, yeah,
She watches it more than me.
Whoa, coming in hot. I am totally obsessed. It's just like the best show. It's so funny, and I don't know, because I can't watch stuff that's like really, like, I don't know what the word is, but like when it's really hard on the heart. Like, seriously guys, when I tell you, first of all, I don't watch TV unless it's a Disney movie. The Office I like to watch. I really like the show Once Upon a Time because it has to do with Disney, and I love like thinking about what Disney character is gonna pop up in the middle of nowhere.
The acting isn't the best, but it gets
good better.
Stories.
Yeah, in the beginning when I look at the acting, I'm like, it's a little
if
crappy.
you can get over the acting in the first season, it's actually really good, because
It is really
how
good.
they tie things together, and how you're like constantly being introduced to like different characters randomly.
And it's kind of fun, like guessing. You're like,
Yeah.
who would it be? Like, and I like stuff like that because it's not, I don't know, they don't make it like disgusting. I don't know. I just don't like foul, dirty stuff.
It's like The Office as well is like really clean, not vulgar. Like,
yeah.
I mean, your grandma could watch it.
It's really funny, and like, but I don't watch the news, which everyone thinks I live in this weird bubble, but I enjoy my weird bubble. It makes me feel better, and I don't need to fear anything more about the world than I already do. Oh my gosh, you guys, so we were talking about doing this weekend because I have a job tomorrow at like noon, but other than that I don't have anything to do, and he doesn't work weekends, so
Like a normal person.
like an
Nemo.
Nemo.
I found
Where?
Nemo.
Oh my god, cute.
It's just a big stuffed animal in the back of a window.
Somebody has Nemo on their back window. Well, we were talking about going camping, and I don't know. I just like it's gonna be like literally 100 degrees this weekend, and I don't love the heat. I run really warm, so if I feel like I'm like suffocating in the heat, I get really sick.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It makes me like, it triggers my anxiety for one, and for two, I am miserable and I can't do anything in it. So we decided instead that tonight we are going to pop up our camping tent in our backyard and just like...
I mean, why pay for some ground to camp when you're already paying for some land?
Yeah, you pay your mortgage, you might as well...
Yeah, you got this little piece of land. Why don't you, if you want to go camping, you don't have to pay to go somewhere else.
Yeah. So we're just, I mean, obviously it's not like in the country, so it is different, but like we're just gonna have fun with it.
We got our little fire pit.
Yeah, did we do that like 2 or 3 weekends ago?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a few weekends ago we built a little fire pit in our backyard, so we actually haven't had the time since we built it to enjoy it, so we get to enjoy it. We're gonna do it tonight when we get home and everything.
I taught you so well.
Oh yeah, you definitely taught me how to drive. Yeah, right.
That's one thing though, she's actually a really good driver. It's very nice not having to worry about that. Like, if she had to park, or parallel park, or back the car up, or something like that, oh, no problem at all. Just, boom, does it.
I remember always taking my, like, practice driving tests with my dad, and the one thing I would always screw up, like, all the time, and would be like, he'd say like, okay, pull over right here. So I'd put my blinker on to pull over to the curb. That would be just fine, and he'd sit there for a few minutes, okay, perfect, good. And then he'd be like, okay, we can go again. And when I would pull out from the curb, I would always forget to put my blinker on. And he would get like, if it wasn't for him like drilling it into me, like, nope. Because I'd be like, okay, I'd look, everything would be fine. I'd pull out, and he'd be like, nope, pull over right now, pull over. And I would be like, what the heck? We're literally on the highway going 20 miles an hour. We made it. Are you ready, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I left my other shoes in the car, so I'm wearing my sandals, and all of this bark dust is gonna get everywhere.
What is it? Do you know?
Yes, it's duct tape.
There you go. What is it? What is it?
It's a goatee! This makes it pretty clear about fractions. Halfway there. We are halfway through the maze. See? I know what I'm talking about. Seven!
Look at that!
7. 7, there we go, kind of.
Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant?
This is what I meant. I forgot it was backwards.
The flick of that wrist.
Smell how like glowing? It's really just sweat, trust me.
What is it? What is it? Do you know?
It's a pumpkin patch. Look what we just found. We found our next checkpoint. Woo!
I just walked a roundabout, and there's no way out except on the way back through here. So I'm waiting for her to come around. There's kind of a trail through the corn. You probably cannot see anything. And she is taking forever. What is her deal? Is she lost? I think she's lost. Where'd she go? Oh my gosh, here she comes. Oh no. There she is. I spotted her. I spotted her. Oh, she's gone. Oh man. She's calling my phone. Yeah, I can see you.
Where? What did you say? Nicholas? You know that stresses me out. Dying out in the Sahara.
What is that guy doing to the cow?
Cow tipping. We're at the finale. Jazz hands.
I don't know. It's been like what, hour and a half, 2 hours?
I don't know.
2 days?
It literally has been like 2 days.
A week?
We had 1 bottle of water, no food. Makeup still looks good though. Well, hello. Well, hello there. His eye color is so cool. Look at his tail. It's just wagging. So cute. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. Oh, he's so fuzzy. He's so fuzzy. Well, guys, we made it through the maze. And what did you get?
Sick.
He didn't get sick. Don't let him fool you.
We spent 2 weeks in there.
2 weeks in there, though.
2 weeks. I thought it was only a couple hours, but it turned out to be 2 weeks long. She's horrible at directions, of course. So I got a coffee float. The coffee was very, very bitter, so I made it into a shake. It's like a coffee frosty.
It's like a frosty. I like legit sweat my way through that. So we're gonna leave here, head home. Look at all the sunflowers. Look at them, they're so pretty. They have like a huge field of them over there. They're beautiful. We just got home. We ended up getting Carl's Jr. spicy chicken sandwich because I don't want to cook. So we're gonna play some. Nicholas, you want to tell them what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna play 10,000.
10,000!
You're gonna add.
And guess what? Yep, told you guys, I get to keep track of the score. I figured I wouldn't leave you guys hanging. I would let you know who won. Do you want to tell them who won?
Me.
Yay! Carnations are my favorite flower, and these are like perfect, like peachy color. And then tonight, like I told you guys I think earlier, we are going to camp out in the backyard tonight. So I got a ginormous pink Moscato glass of wine, or big thing of wine. So I felt so weird though when I was like checking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I have never bought a bigger bottle of wine in my life. And I haven't had a glass of wine in like forever, because I just don't drink. It's not my thing. But we're camping in the backyard. Do not judge my backyard, because it is crazy right now. But I'm excited. There is where we built the fire pit right there. Well, you can hardly see it. So we're gonna actually be camping out there tonight. And we got some sausages. We're gonna cook those over the fire and then have some s'mores together. So we're just making our date weekend kind of like a weekend of camping. We didn't want to like spend the money to go camping when you can just camp in your backyard. Even though my backyard is a disaster right now, I just feel so blessed with our cute little house that we have together. Do you love our house together, babe?
Yeah.
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 I mainly love who I get to spend it with and who I get to share it. The Lucy dog.
The Lucy dog.
Yeah. Where is that Lucy dog? There she is. Lucy dog. You can't see her. She's out laying in the grass. That Lucy dog. So, recap of what's going on right now. We were sitting out by the fire over there, and I just got really uncomfortable with the feeling that, you know, having a fire right now, and there's like hundreds of forest fires happening around us in Oregon. So I kind of felt like really guilty and like really uncomfortable. So we put it out, and now we're just going to be barbecuing our stuff on the barbecue because that's just what we're gonna do.